Yo, Pixels Gaming, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Today we're going to be playing a Weebs game. You like anime? Is anime your thing? English, okay. Well, Japanese. Is that Chinese? I don't know which one's which. That must be the same. No, it's Japanese, but different. Yeah. Whatever. Anime is alright. What anime have you watched before? Actually, this art, like, I love this artwork. It's different from the, like, I don't know, anime mainstream. This is like a more like an indie style, which I like. Hentai or bad? It's not hentai, but it's a visual novel. It's a good visual novel. That's what I heard from the reviews. Like, this is the art style of anime that I like more than the original mainstream anime. It's more like rough like, but I still like it. It's still a piece of art. Goddamn weebs. Hey Jimmy Nguyen. Jimmy, why did I say your last name? Hey Jimmy, what's up? Should I start the game? So what I heard about this game is that you make choices in this game, and you can never redo those choices after you finish the game. So even if you restart the game, you can't redo your choices that you do. You can't replay the game. It's going to stay that way forever, I think. That's what I heard of the review. And the review are really good about this game too. Like, it's really emotional, and the characters and all this stuff. So I just hope this is actually a good game. So let's try this game. So I'm just gonna like wait a little bit and then see people will join in. Full screen. Mark red message. Auto speed. Nah. The music is really good. The artwork is really good. That's what I heard about this game too. Telltale would like to know your location. Telltale. The Telltale games? Oh man, I have a bunch of Telltale games, man. Tales of Berseria. Tales of Zestria. Symphonia, like those are the type of games that I have. I would like to stream them, but I think they're kind of a bit boring to watch. But I'll see what I can do. Jimmy is no longer. Oh wow, you changed your name to Shortcut. Hey Jimmy, I'm still calling you Jimmy though. All right, I think I can start right now. Alright, so this game is called Light in the Dark. It's a visual novel, and let's try it out. I don't know much about the story though, but the soundtrack is amazing. Wow. The world is not fair. Wow. Right. So edgy. Do I have to read this? Ah, fuck, I think I'm gonna read it for me. There was a saying. The world is one big, intricate machine, with the people as the cogs and the law as the screws. The countless pieces connect with each other in order to operate. Through continuous refinement on top of repeated collapse and reconstruction, modern society is eventually reformed. Read it, pussy. Whatever, man. The more complicated a machine appears to be, the more delicate it really is. That's actually interesting that you actually think about it. Like, this is actually a good quote right here. I like that. One loose screw would stop the whole thing. One failed detail will lead to collapse. Therefore, we must be ever vigilant and watchful, and remove every single problematic pieces. This is really good writing. Like, you have to admit, writing in a book form, like visual novels, are actually an art form. This is actually really good writing. Like, wow. ... Mommy needs to head out and take care of something, so have dinner without me. You can eat whatever you like. If Daddy calls, just tell him I'm in class, okay? The laughter of an unknown man, hurried footsteps, and the sounds of an engine starting. Did he die or something? Did he got a car crash? Yo. It was at that moment I heard the sound of dissonance from the machine. Hey, Music Jam, what's up? Welcome to stream. How you doing? I mean, do you guys like my voice when I read it, or should I do a different voice? It was very cold. I felt a freezing chill as I regained consciousness. It wasn't so much that I felt cold when I woke, but that an icy draft had caused me to wake up. As I opened my eyes, they were met by darkness. All I could make out that I was in some sort of small room. This place was unknown to me. It wasn't my room, nor was it a hotel room. My head hurt as I had a hangover. I tried to stand up in order to find some sort of light switch, but all I felt from my legs were numbness. I like that voice, alright. Where am I? The smell of cigarettes and mold in the air was nauseating. I don't know that word, I don't know what it means, but whatever. As I fought to regain my bearings, I realized that something was not quite right. What happened to me? The music is good, I like the music. It's his sexy voice, whatever, man. A sense of unease overcame me. I tried to calm down and organize my thoughts. I recalled that I was on my way home from crim school. Finally up, rich boy. Who are... An unfamiliar voice rang my ear, right when I opened my mouth to ask. Nani? Stamina? I have a stamina bar? Out of nowhere, a foot suddenly sunk inside my oh my god, itself into my stomach, launching me toward a wall. Damn, I'm getting abused already? I'm getting tortured. I felt my stomach turn, and I almost vomit. However, all that came out was a dry fit of coughing. I couldn't stop spasm on the ground. All that was on my mind was this intense pain, yet I was also too scared to make any sound. Who is she? Where am I? What is she doing? What's happened? I have to escape. My body hurts. If this goes on. Countless questions went through my mind, but before I could speak, I hear that cool voice again. Hey, Luke OG, what's up? One stream, man. Who gave you permission to talk? There was no change. Oh my god, I can't read. There was no change in her expression as she watched me struggle. There was nothing but a look of pure animosity in her eyes. You better keep your mouth shut, or I do not have the patience nor intention to play nice with you. Got that? I struggled to stand up, then came to the shocking realization that my limbs weren't numb. They were tightly tied up in a rope. Kinky. So basically I got kidnapped. I don't know how, but rip. I struggled against it, but the rope was far tighter than I imagined. Come on, my stamina, man! Rich boy, do you understand the words coming out of my mouth? Or do you respond after a good beating? Bitch. Another kick made me almost scream and curse at her. However, knowing was not the time to confront her, I grit my teeth to force myself to stay calm. What are you guys talking about in the chat? Ooh, I'm from there. Okay then. Anything I said at that moment could be fatal. I had to grasp the situation first. Suddenly, she got closer, not realizing her attention. My body instantly tried to move away from her touch. Every hentai scene, seriously, every hentai scene, heh, female voice. How do I do a female voice? Scared? Scared? I don't know. This is like a badass female voice. I gotta do a badass, man. How do I do a badass female voice? I can't do that, man. Yo, I need a girl right next to me to do this, to read this with me. Mentra, get on Discord. You're reading this for me. Yeah, I know, but you're acting like that. What are you guys talking about? Noticing my slight reaction, she gave a snort of contempt. The last shred of defiance disappeared as soon as a blade touched my body. Woo! There was no chance of victory, no matter how much I resist. Am I going to die? I waited for her next move. All you could hear in the quiet room was our shallow breathing. The tip of the blade moved across my skin, making a small cut. Oh my. Excuse me? My tense up nerve was extra sensitive, detecting the exact temperature of the air, the crudeness of the rope, and the sharpness of the blade. The writing is so good, like wow! There was a small certain feeling of warmth from the blood that flowed out from the wound and down my arms. Nevertheless, the mind was extremely clear. Kidnapping, human trafficking, organ trade. Oh, remember me, Sean Dawson. Conspiracy theory. A few possibilities came to my mind, but there's no There was no way to determine which. So at first, the female basically kidnapped me. She put me in a rope. She's basically hitting me. She must be mad or something, have a grudge against me. And she also called me a rich boy. So I guess I'm a rich boy now, with money. Again, human trafficking. Oh, nice, amazing. Hey, Sean, what's up? One treatment. How you doing? Since we have, wait, what? The female voice. Since we have to hang out a little before I get out of the ransom, let's make a few things clear. Oh, a ransom! Don't try to run or talk without permission. I don't mind breaking a few bones. Human can handle a few just fine, after all. You hear me? I nodded quietly. I couldn't digest all the information at once, but one key word stood out. Ransom. Older girl. The blade left my skin, and I swear I heard a little sign escape from her. There was the sound of light footsteps moving toward the wall. I'm playing a game called I forgot the name. What kind of name is it? What am I playing? I'm playing a visual novel, A Light in the Dark. That's the name. I found it on Steam, and I heard some great review about it and stuff like that. And yeah, this is some kinky. Oh my God, Psyche. Every single thing is kinky to you. Before I could feel confusion, a glaring light through the darkness of the room. Why do you say that I'm not gonna play like this game? What do you mean? I said that you're not gonna like this game because I don't know, it's anime, man. Oh my God. Just because kinky stuff, you like this game already? Oh my God. Not able to adjust to the sudden brightness, it took me quite a while to finally open my eyes. What came to view was totally foreign to me. The room was roughly 300 square feet in size. The wall that was meant for painting was now modeled. Its original color is no longer visible. So basically, a visual novel is like artists would draw like scenes and you read along the way. It's like, think of like a book, right? Think of a manga, a book, but in a game phone where you can interact it and read it, but on your screen instead on a book, you know? Time had its way with the room, causing everything to become decay. Be it then the wooden chairs, desks, or bed. The resultant smell of mold in the air was reminiscent of the ruins you find in the movie. I love the music! Yo, she's hot! The owner's place stood near the window with a taunting smirk on her lips. Never lived in a place like this, did you, rich boy? The words were clearly provocative. Bearing the burning pain, I tried to absorb her thought through the lamplight. She was a young-looking woman. She wore a dark overcoat and scarf, her short-length hair casually scattered behind her back, with bangs almost covering her eyes. Surprisingly, she wore no face mask or helmet, nor made any attempt to avoid my staring. She didn't seem to mind her face being seen. She didn't have the stereotypical look of a criminal, despite a hint of an unease her megler face. There wasn't an ounce of guilt within those dark brown pupils of her that stared straight at me. You know what? I hate people like you. She was talking to herself, ignoring how my pale face was making no attempt to elaborate. This was not a conversation, but a simple declaration. Who was she? Where am I? What did she want? Why did she do such a thing? Countless questions circled around my brain, but not a single sound came out of my mouth when I opened it. What did eventually came out was totally unrelated. Why me? The unfiltered dry voice sounded like some rough sandpaper. Do you guys like my voice? Like, do you even guys like my writing? My reading? Why? The girl mumbled my question next to the window. The light reflected off the girl's face. Orange spotlights shattered across her messy face. Hair. Oh my God, I can't read. Dancing like fire. Hey, Chill Place Roblox, what's up? One treatment, how you doing? She hung her head in contemplation. It took her a while to raise her head again with a grin. No particular reason. As though it was only natural. The empty voice had held no emotion, but instead a malignant sense of pleasure. Kinky, bro. Sense of pleasure. Am I masochist now? Yo, after I finish the story, I'm going to become a masochist, man. Masochist. I can't say it, bro. The world is just unfair. Isn't that your favorite line? Seeing the shock in my eyes, she chuckled. ... With that mocking statement, the curtain was raised for this kidnapping incident. Oh, are they gonna tell me the story? Okay, now they're gonna tell me they're gonna get in the juicy start. Achievement unlocked, kidnapping. Hooray! Nice. Day 1, kidnapping. I like it. I like it so far. It's not bad. Oh wow, I love the sound effects of the game. Oh man, that takes me back memories. I like when I played like old Japanese horror games. It's a sexy whispering voice. That's a lie. I stood in a world of darkness. There was no sky or ground, only endless darkness. A dream. I realized amidst all the fuzziness that I was in a dream, yet I couldn't control my thoughts. The intermittent noise was annoying, like a radio with poor signal. Suddenly, the ground began to slowly sink, as if it was sick. Oh man, I can't read. Quicksand. I tried to move my legs, but I realized I can't move. My heels, my knees, and then my arms. This is not a scary game, just saying. This is not a scary game. The darkness gradually devoured my body. I heard that a vivid disdain before my vision was overtaken. I hate people like you. Day 1. Let's get into day 1. We're going to kidnap a girl. A girl kidnapping? No, they kidnapped me. I'm a guy. They call me. So basically, I'll tell you. So this girl, she kidnapped me. She basically has me for ransom, right? And she called me a rich boy. So she want money for some reason, so for some way. And her favorite line that she just said, well, what she just said, one of his quote was like, the world is just unfair. That's one of her quotes. So I guess something is happening with her life at the moment. Maybe she have a grudge against me. I don't know. There's like so much things to think about. All right, situation. What time was it now? I couldn't tell the time. I needed to escape. You don't need to tell the time, man. That's a useless information. I need to escape. Untying the rope was my only option. The only exit was the door and the window. Was there really nowhere else? I should try to converse with her. A better relationship could be beneficial. Maiden, okay. A girl with long hair and sharp eyes. She didn't seem to be older than 30. She's hot. Yo, I wouldn't mind being kidnapped by an Asian girl, bro. Like, bro. Her pale skin didn't appear to be healthy, and she wore a clearly outdated overcoat and scarf. I still didn't know who she was. If only I could get her name at least. Why did she pick me up as a target? Is this a game or a story? It's basically like a story of a game. It's like an interaction, like it's like a story that you interact with, you know? Like say you could interact with this. Like there's also a stamina bar for me, so the stamina bar is like also my health too. I lied. I lied. You know I'm lying, right? I'm not joking. I do like Asian girls, but not really. Like I like white girls more though. But Asian girls, I don't mind though. I don't really care. Still half asleep, I opened my eyes. The room before me was still the same unfamiliar one. So next day, right? So it wasn't a dream. A long sign couldn't relieve the depression. A long sign couldn't relieve the depression in my chest, and my heart sunk to the pit of my chest. I was kidnapped. What is this? A rabbit girl? Oh my. What was their objective? What should I do? Ransom. Their objective is ransom. My mind was all blank. There was more confusion than fear. It's been said that in the presence of threat, you either become petrified, try to flee, or try to fight. Reflectively, stopping your action to avoid catching predator attention was probably the best way to describe how I felt. I'm still tired. Oh, I love the sound effects. So good. The music too. I tried to pull the ropes, but nothing happened. The headache was hard to bear. The pain medicate I usually kept on me was in my bag, which was out of reach in my certain state. Damn it. My mind got clearer after sleeping. Everything that happened yesterday still felt like a dream, but the reality of it was right before my eyes. There's a closet, there's a window. Where's the door? I think the door's right behind me, I guess. Morning light brightened up the room. I could see the peel and paint on the wall and the old pieces of furniture. There was nothing but decay. as though it was untouched for a long time. I mean, if you guys like visual novels, like if you guys like reading books in general, like the description of everything, like the writing style is amazing. It's like a form of artwork right there. It's really good. Like I appreciate like the writing, and the artwork is amazing too. Was it an abandoned, empty house, or did they just actually live here? The kidnapper was nowhere to be found. I couldn't hear anything, and thus couldn't tell how many people were around. Perhaps shouting for help might catch someone's attention, but the kidnapper might be right around outside of the door. My sister is acting. Wait. You for help. Contemplate the situation. My sister is acting like she is kidnapped. Really? Why? Let's contemplate the situation. Yeah, yelling's bad. My yelling might not be heard, and I could be in trouble if it got the kidnapper attention instead. I could still feel the pain from where I got kicked the day before. I tried to make myself a little more comfortable and relax my back by leaning the wall. So what you just saw right there, there's also a timer where you make decisions. So it's like an interaction. It is actually a game. Is a visual novel, interaction novel thing. So you can interact and choose your own decision, your own path, you know? So I like those type of game things where you can choose your own path. How you choose, what choices you do will affect the story in the end. That's the type of game I like. A telltale game, basically. Hey, Polar Place, what's up? What's your man? First, my physical condition. My hands were tied up to the point that I had no space to move around, let alone release a rope. My body overall was fine, but I couldn't really rest in this position. I had to save my energy to escape. So where to start? How did I get kidnapped? What time is it? Where am I? How did I get kidnapped? I'm curious how I got kidnapped. My memory before arriving here. So I was pretty sure I was like hangover from yesterday. I was drunk and then I got kidnapped, I guess. I don't know what happened. Let's see. I was on my way home from the cram school. Someone suddenly called my name when I was passed by a road under the construction. My mouth was covered before I could turn around. The last thing I remember was the smell of some chemicals. Some sort of anesthetic, either? Ether, maybe? Oh, okay. So that how Corflox or Corfim or something like that. That how I got kidnapped. This felt like some plot straight from a movie that I never imagined it would happen to me. Not that many people passed by that place, nor was there a surveillance camera. No one probably even noticed I was kidnapped yet. I was uncertain if there was an accomplice. I was not particularly bulky, but I doubt she could drag me all the way by herself. In fact, who called me back then anyway? Despite my best effort, I couldn't even remember that person's gender. No updated. No. Oh, that's so cool. I was basically, wow. I was kidnapped on my way home, but perhaps she wasn't the only one who was involved. So there's another person involved? Nani? Before I could think further, I heard footsteps outside. I couldn't help but tense up. Tao never streamed Fortnite. Don't ask why. I mean, I can stream Fortnite if you want. Next time. Who is that? Is it the girl? Before I made up my mind on how to respond, I saw the girl pushing open the door. She's hot! Like, damn! With a knife. Is she a yandere? Yo, I love yanderes. Those are like my king right there. Holding a knife and wearing the same overcoat and scarf, she stared at me. I tried to look back calmly, but I could still clearly feel my rapid heartbeat. Did you get a boner, Tao? No, I didn't. Finally up, rich boy? I looked at her silently, trying to guess her attention from her words and action. I was in an unfamiliar situation, and there were too many questions still unanswered. The location, the time, the objective, any sort of information would help. You're free once your daddy's paid up, so stay quiet. Daddy. Otherwise, I couldn't guarantee what would happen to you. After she told me that, she sat next to the window and lit up a cigarette. Staying up, Tao? Why? Why should I stand up? I'm not standing up. Shh. It was easier to see her face in the sunlight. Her neglected long hair was messy. Her long bangs almost blocked her vision. Her pale skin wasn't makeup, more like something she was born with, or the result of poor health. Or maybe drug abuse? Hey. The girl's voice broke my train of thought. She stared coldly at me with a cigarette still in her hand. I will make a few things clear. When I contact your dad, don't talk, don't move, don't have any fun ideas. This is not a game. I don't have the patience, and I don't mind shutting you up by breaking one bone or two. Digesting her words, I once pondered what to say. Got it. Got it. I'll play by your rules. Still assessing the best way to deal with her, I should avoid triggering her for my own safety. You better. I'm free once you get the money, right? What do you think? Her nonchalant answer proved my guess, not that her accent meant anything. If a kidnapper promise actually meant anything, then even world peace wouldn't be a pipe dream. Hao Chen-jing, age 18, only son of CEO Huang Zhang. Address is Chongcheng Road Lane 2. This is Chinese? I thought this was a Japanese game. Never mind then. Chinese game. Living by himself, buying breakfast at 10 a.m. every day, jogging at the park at 8 p.m. Oh my god, she's a stalker! Yo! Cram school every Tuesday and Thursday, which ends at 9:30 p.m. Always take the shortcut at the walkway under the construction. She lazily read my information and from time to time paused to look at me, as though anticipating something. Quite comprehensive. She grunted after noticing my lack of reaction. So she's around age 30, and I'm 18. I mean, she's legal. I mean, I'm legal. I'm legal enough. Leaking personal information wasn't new, but it was still uncomfortable to hear someone knowing your daily routine like they know their own garage. If she knew that much about me, did that mean an acquaintance of mine was behind all of this? My best attempt to remember still failed. Hard to believe she had any reason to prick on me. If I was a guy, I would smash, to be honest. Hell yeah, same here, bro. Like, she is, oh my god, she can get it. When you're 30, you can still date her. Yeah, man, yeah. No one but my parents and the building security knew my schedule, and none of them could be the leaker. Are you sure, though? First thing first, you don't have to keep my feet tied, you know. ... I have no intention of running. Even if you don't believe me, my hands are still tied. She's not that dumb enough. She's not that dumb enough to untie me. Also, you have a knife. I couldn't run like this, even if I wanted to. Stop talking! Bro, she's not that dumb. It's really uncomfortable to be tied up like this. It's just... I told you before. She interrupted me. She squatted before me, looked it right me in the eye. I hate people like you. Having too much money to spend, never tasting any pain, and everything just goes your way. You know nothing, yet still act almighty like some big shot. Uncomfortable? You think I care? Let's make you more uncomfortable, I say. What a messed up personality. I felt her animosity, but didn't want to explain it to her. Too many people found society to be unfair, always blame their failure on someone else, thinking they were the victim of the system. If it was that easy to convince her, she wouldn't have kidnapped someone in the first place. Got nothing left to say now? Noticing my silence, she tried to provoke me. What are you talking about? I knew I shouldn't try to argue with her, but I couldn't stop myself. I couldn't tolerate such an extreme take on her things. If I let her keep going, she might think she was onto something. Her face, oh my god, her face. Like, you can see in her eyes, she's a crazy person. I don't know anything about you, yet you think you know everything about me. My words went straight. Oh man, you should not said that. Oh my god, she's gonna kick you in the stomach. I couldn't help but laugh. If you just want to take it out on someone, say it. Stop making it sound like everyone owes you. My stamina! Shut up. A kick with full force nearly missed me. I gasped in the pain, anticipated. You are all the same. What else can you do except babbling? Nothing, am I right? I smirked in surprise, staring at her face, twisting in anger. No. Updated. Okay. Action mode. Here you can choose various actions. While your action point reaches 0, the next phase will begin. Let's chat. Okay. Click on the icon to return to the previous page. Click on one of the topics. The list will change as you progress through the story. Alright. I only got like one option, so older girl. Okay. What's your name? Can you untie me? She's not gonna untie me. What do you want? She wanted ransom. What's your name? She's not gonna tell me. Like, what's the choices I got? What? Okay, what's the best choice? Okay, untie me. I can cross it out. What do you want? Ransom. I already know that, but still. What's your name? Okay, I'll just do what's your name. What's her name? She's not gonna tell me. I know that. The girl was staring at her phone and didn't hear my question, so I repeated it. Oh, she actually told me her name! What? Huang Yi. She carelessly said 2 syllables before suddenly shutting up. She raised her head and looked at me cautioningly. Say again? I secretly remembered the partial answer, but acted as though I heard nothing. Tss. You think I'll tell you, just so you can call the cops later? How should I address you then? Alright. How should I address you then? Hearing my response, she laughed. She burst into laughter. How do you address me? Are you out of my mind? You can address me however you want. I'm not here to make friends. So what now? I mean, I can rest. Like, I'll put like 1 rest to get my stamina up. That's actually a lot of stamina I got. Hi, I'm back. Sorry, I did not watch the other one. No, it's alright. It's alright, Rowan. What's up, Warren? How you doing? Karamami. Hell yeah, bro. Older girl. Can you untie me? She's not gonna untie me. What do you want? Let's do that. What do you want? Are you an idiot? I'm not an idiot. Like, I know you want ransom, but this game... Oh my god, give me the only option. Money, of course. Do you think I enjoy kidnapping people? She grunted. She grunted in disdain. Then her mouth broke into a naughty smirk. Of course. Teaching your type a lesson feels great too. Oh my gosh, she's a sadist. Yikes. Otherwise, you would think the whole world revolves around you. Her words were still aggressive. I still have no idea why she was mad. Everything else aside, just the fact I didn't even know her in person made it bizarre she had such a grudge. So what happened if you get mad? Who do you think you are? Alright. So what happened after you get the money? Kidnapping is naturally for money, but money for what? Will they ask for more? Escape abroad? And most importantly, do they intend to let me go? What do you think? She raised a corner of her mouth and returned the question. Her non-committal smile was creepy. I mean, most stories, when you get really desperate, it's either about... If you're desperate for money, it's mostly about your life or about someone else's life. Maybe like paying for someone medical bills or something like that. Like if you're really desperate for money, that you're doing this for someone or you're doing this for yourself. So it's mostly for like, I don't know, health issues. That's the only biggest thing that I can think of. It's none of your business anyways. You just pray your daddy pays up soon. The amount is nothing to you, right? Call her sugar daddy, sugar mama. Oh my god. Definitely my favorite streamer. Oh my god, Samuel, thank you so much. I hope so too. That's the only option I can think of, like, for her to get ransom, to be desperate for money. Like, to kidnap a rich person is to pay off someone else's medical bills. That's the only thing I can think of. Or to go on abroad, or to try to, like, find a place to hide, or something like that. And Samuel, what's up, Moon Tree Man? Aw, thank you so much. How are you? I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing okay. I'm just playing like this visual novel game. It's like an interaction game where you can like interact, you can make your own choices, and whatever choices you make will affect the story. So I love this story. I love this type of game, really. I heard a lot of review about this. Like, I love the art style, I love the writing. Like, I can appreciate the art style and the writing skills of this. It's really good. Like, you guys should check this out. Bitch, Tao is my sugar daddy, so ask him. I'm not rich. I'm not a sugar daddy either. I'm just a nerdy Asian kid. That's about it. Bring this up, cover my mind in shadow, but I couldn't do anything about it. Oh, she's not gonna tell me? Alright, is this day 2? I wasn't sure how much time had passed, and I have grown hungry. My head still hurt a little. My tied up limbs only made me moody. She just sat there sitting on her phone. She kept dialing some numbers with an anxious expression. Why don't you eat something? Not hungry. Did you already eat this morning? ... Just cut to the chase and stop beating around the bush, will you? She replied coldly, staring at me with a certain annoyance. Hey, chill. Hey, chill. Why do you hit me? Wait, so I have an option to say silence? I should say silence from the very beginning. That's kind of neat. Like, there's a timer, right? So there's an option where you can say silence. Hopefully. Keep battling that dinner. So like, if there's like a decision that I don't like, I can just say silence and not say anything. Ah, man. I don't know much about the mechanics of this game though. Metro, what's up? Hey, it's Justin. Yo, Justin, what's up? After another kick out of nowhere, she looked down upon me mercilessly. You want money, right? How much? None of your business. Damn, that's cold. I tried to negotiate with her, but she just looked even more annoyed. Look, if you let me go, all my money is yours. All the cash on me in my bank account. That should work, right? I would say nothing and pretend this never happened. I live by myself anyways. No one would suspect it if I just say I took a walk. Shut up. You think I'm a fool? Why should I believe you? You think you can talk your way out of this? Just shut up and wait for your daddy to pay. She is definitely a sadist, man. She snorted and showed no interest in my proposal. What if he won't? He will. She interrupted me, raising her eyebrow in response. Now that I think about it, why do I live by myself? Like, I'm 18, I'm living by myself, I go to Korean school. Like, maybe I have a bad relationship with my dad. Who knows? Or maybe he's on abroad or something like that. But there's like so much question that I'm trying to think and trying to puzzle in this game. There's also she also have an accomplice, most likely too, but I wonder who's the accomplice. She interrupted me, raising her eyebrow in response. You will be in real trouble if he doesn't. Oh my god. I realized her implication. My dry chuckle feel bitter. She had a point. I would be in trouble without the ransom. I suppressed my worry. Knowing is not the time to panic. My priority were collecting as much information as possible, replenish my stamina, and find a chance to escape. Let's read the notes. Okay, so I crossed this out. I already know her name. I still don't know who she is. I couldn't get her name at least. I already got her name. So her last name is Huang, but I still have no recollection of her. Why did she pick as me as a target? Yeah, I'm actually really curious about that too. Her animosity against rich people made it impossible to communicate with her. Yeah, she has a big grudge against rich people. And it's funny to say, but like, there's people out there that really despise rich people. Like, they hate rich people to the core. And that's actually really interesting that in the real world. My priority were collecting this information, alright. He's into kinky stuff. No, I'm not. I'm not into kinky stuff. Maybe, I mean, okay, if you want the truth, I do have some kinks, but whatever, man. I don't care. Can I have something to drink or eat or drink? I haven't eaten anything since yesterday. Oh? The rich boy is already hungry after skipping one meal? Oh my god, why? Man, it's actually irritating that she's calling me a rich boy. Like, she's actually mocking me. Yep. I admit without hesitation, my hunger was real, and there was nothing impressive about hiding it. She couldn't retort, so she poured me a glass of water from the bottle after a grunt. I couldn't grab it unless you untie me. Just lick it like a dog. Oh, so she's into dog plays. Is that her kink? Oh my. I tried to convince her to loosen up the rope, but she had no intention of doing so. Drink. I'll drink it. Then please hold it still. Oh my god. Seriously? Noticing I would do as she suggested, she sounded surprised. Wasn't it your idea? If you don't want to, you can just feed me yourself. Not breaking sweat, I replied coldly. Pride was not edible, and I had to keep my strength. Why, you... She was surprised because I acted like a dog though, not like a rich boy, you know? So as long as I keep my pride down as low as possible, she will hopefully see a different side of rich people. Hopefully, I don't know. I was used to it. What do you mean by you were used to it? What happened to your past? If someone wants to insult you or enrage you, you just accept it plainly. There's also a life lesson in this game too. People are like cats. They don't show interest in toys that you don't struggle. People are like cats. They don't show interest in toys that you don't struggle. What does that mean? They don't show interest in toys. So toys, what are toys that you don't struggle? Oh, so people don't show interest in you if you don't have any struggle in your life, like problems in your life, if you're not depressed or anything. Something like that. In a way. I don't know that quote. That's actually a tricky quote, man. Don't move. No longer composed, she moved closer to me with the water in hand. What are you? She pressed on the wall with finishing a sentence. She bent my head over, forcing out the water down my throat like some sort of torture. What is this game, bro? It's like low-key hentai. Gurgle. Want some more? Low-key, she is a sadist. Like, you have to admit, she is a sadist. She raised her eyebrows, smiling viciously. Screw you. I couldn't say anything without choking. Spilled water soaking my clothes, making me tremble in this cold weather. That was straightforward. Hey, Violet. Oh my god. But at least I can rest a little after drinking some water. I thought this was just a regular story, not some kinky stuff, man. The cell phone on the table would start vibrating. She stole a glance at me with a pursed lips after seeing the number. Was it my daddy? Father? People had small gestures when they were under pressure, like pursing lips, flipping hair, and biting nails. The person in question might not be aware of it, but one's body language revealed his or true emotions. True, body language. Stay here and don't you dare make a sound. Leaving with that threat, she walked out through the door of the cell. With the door closed shut, I vaguely hear the conversation outside, but not able to figure out the exact content. Was it an accomplice? There would be even less of a chance to escape if there was more of them. I signed to the sky, whatever, as though mocking my any effort, every undesirable outcome had occurred. If there was only her, then I had to rest as much as possible. There might be a chance to escape when she wasn't careful. The door wasn't the only exit. I might be able to jump out the window if I could free myself. I mean, one thing that you can think about jumping out the window is that, are you on the 3rd floor? Are you on the 2nd floor? Are you on the 5th floor? Like if I was kidnapped, I was like, figure out my situation. Am I in a apartment? Am I in a one-family house? Am I on the 3rd floor right now? Right? So if I just jump out of a window for no reason, I might be on the 3rd floor and might fall to my death. Well, 5th floor. Well, who cares? So there's a lot of like thinking in this game. Location, head count, weapons, Head count. What does head count mean? Oh, head counts, like how many people are in the building. Too many uncertainties, let alone how to untie this damn rope. I really like the thinking of this game. It's very logical reason, which I love. It was more practical to figure something out on my own than to wait for rescue. It would have been ideal if I could pursue her to let me go. I absolutely could not trigger her before I was prepared. At the very least, I should get her to drop her guard to facilitate my escape. After that, I would play by ears. So right now, the most logical reason for me is to get as much information as I can. But how many days do I have until my dad comes? So I have at least 3 actions. Let's go as observe. Observe. Click on the icon to view. Okay. Click on the cursor to... Okay. Wait. Click on the icon to change the view. Okay. Icon, the previous page. When the cursor changed, move the... Okay. So can I just click on any random stuff? So the window. Why would I click on the window? That's dumb. There's a lamp. There's a cell phone. Couch. Why would I observe the couch? That's dumb. The only thing I see is a backpack. But let's go over here. An anime poster. A closet. Could I hide in a closet? That would be interesting if I could hide in a closet. Time. I mean, this time must be broken, so there's no point. Okay, let's go in the backpack. The yellow paper reveals sign of age. It seemed to be a popular video game from the past. Wait, what? What is that? It's a backpack, right? There is nothing usable as a weapon except a pen, which is a poor choice of a knife. I mean, you can actually kill someone with a knife. Like, have you guys ever heard of the ball pen? Like, you just get a ball pen and you stab someone in the neck, and if you hit the vital of their neck, you can actually kill them. Like, people, you can like assassin actually can kill you with a pen. I mean, hitman, yeah, hitman can actually. I'm not sure is fictional or not. Hopefully it's true though. That you can actually kill someone with a bobby pen, a ball pen, point pen. I don't know. I can't say, man. John Wick's free. Oh yeah, John Wick's, man. Next, I'm going to observe the table. It is a small wooden desk. The rough, unprocessed surface has sawdust over it. It looked like well worn with time. I wouldn't want to pick it up, even if I found it at a recycling center. Alright. And I should rest. Because I only got 1 more action point, so let's rest. I should rest when I get a chance. So stamina. Actually, resting gives you a lot of stamina, which I'm happy for. Also, if the pen doesn't break, then yeah, of course. Yeah. I actually love your stream. Oh, thank you so much. I'm surprised that you guys are watching this stream, because like I thought you guys wouldn't I thought you guys wouldn't be interested in these type of things. The sunlight shone through the window at a certain angle, adding some dynamism to the dark room. Even the moldy smell seems to be much fainter. Damn it. The girl walked back and forth in the room, anxiety clear on her face. What's wrong? Your dad doesn't believe you're with us. What an idiot. He probably thinks it's a scam. Why not let me talk to him? Why do you hit me? What the? Shut up. Who do you think you are? Did I ask you for... Right when I had to use my action point to get on my stand up, you had to hit me. What the... Oh my god! Trigger her sensitive nerve. She threw me another cake. Don't hit me again, please. I beg of you. I just think it might be more effective. No one cares what you think. Shut up and wait for the ransom. Got it? She's crazy. Oh my god, it's a Yanrei. What's so funny? You think I wouldn't lay a finger on you? She frowned upon hearing my laughter, then she took out her weapon threateningly. Alright, what's a note? Let's see. What time is it now? There was nothing in my backpack that could cut the rope. If only I had something sharp. The knife! Use the damn knife! The only exit was the door in the window. Was there really nowhere else? I should try to converse with her. Oh, so I think I should like follow this. Yeah, I should. Why did she pick? Okay, yeah, I should follow the thing. So first I should like observe the window and observe the time, the clock thing. No, It's just that I'm not that important to him. What do you mean? Noticing how odd my statement was, she raised her eyebrow and frowned. See, I knew it. Like, I know there's a reason why I'm 18, I'm living alone. I knew I have like a bad relationship with my father. I haven't contacted my family for a long time. Our relationship isn't as close as you may think. Ever since I got kidnapped, I've been wondering if I should tell her that or not. I was a poor choice for a hostage. Maybe she would let me go, or silence me instead. However, it was only a matter of time before she found out. So I might as well have been transparent here. Why? Rebel his face or something? He's self-centered, or maybe a workaholic? My complicated family relationship was hard to explain in a few words. I was deciding how to piece my sentences together to answer a question. I don't really watch anime anymore, but this is pretty cool. Aw, thanks. Tao, Stockholm Syndrome. Just fucking suck her or something. What is Stockholm Syndrome? Like, tell me about that. I don't know much about, like, that. So tell me about that, man. He spent half a year abroad and never cared about the family. He will work till midnight, even when he's back in Taiwan. I don't even see him that often on holidays. Aww. It's always about the company and all for the stockholders and employees, blah blah blah. In my opinion, it's all for his own ego. Whether it was my graduation, birthday, or even a car accident, he never showed up. Not even a single damn call. Clearly, his job is far more important than me. He probably wouldn't even know about the accident if not for the hospital calling emergency contact. Accident. That's sad. That's actually sad. Like, your own father wouldn't even like message you if you go a car accident, if you're sick, while you're doing school. Like, all he cares is about his own business, man. Like, he doesn't care about your life, and that's sad. That's actually depressing, man. And he's not even close to his family. Like, his family, like, I don't know, like, he's alone, basically. He lived by himself. He's 18. Like, to be such a young age and not talk to your own family, and not to have built a relationship with your family, that's sad, really. That's hard. That's tough. I tried to shrug, but my tied up hands made it impossible. Okay. Stockholm Syndrome is where, for people, example, a hostage develop a strong, sometimes to die for a bond with a hostage taker. Wait, what? A hostage, so me, develop a strong, sometimes, to die for the bond with a hostage taker. So I developed a relationship with the... I developed a relationship with her. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. So you're telling me to develop a strong relationship with this person. Okay. I mean, I've been trying to do that this whole time, but alright. Anyways, he doesn't care if I'm dead or alive. He might even feel relief about me getting kidnapped. Ouch! That got hurt. I'm sorry about that, but you would have been better luck with his secretary. Hell, if you let me go now, I can tell you his secretary number as a bonus. I proposed to her half jokingly, yet her reaction was unexpected. ... She didn't open her mouth, instead just looked at me coldly from beside the window. You think that's funny? To my surprise, she would walk to me with her flippant hair. You think you deserve sympathy, want me to pity you. Please don't hit me. Please, chill, fam. It's fake, retard, to take it to the heart. I don't know. Who knows? She grabbed my collar and pulled me so close I could feel her breath. It's fake. Why you take it so serious? It's a game. It's not. I mean, when people watch a movie, for example, like watching like a Netflix series, right? You develop like a empathy for the character in the movie. You can develop empathy for a character for in a book, in a game, in a movie, in a show. You can develop empathy for a YouTuber, right? Like, because you can relate to them, man. Like, I'm not taking this seriously, but I can understand and think a logical standpoint. I'm trying to be in the game. I'm trying to immerse myself in the game. So, in a way, if you don't like what I'm doing, don't watch me. If you think I'm doing this, if you don't like my content, don't watch me. Like, stop wasting your damn time. Like, your comment isn't needed. Like, get the fuck out my stream, bro. Like, I don't need your negativity, man. Like, jeez, retarded people these days. Like, if you don't like my content, don't fucking watch it. Like, who cares about what your opinion is about? Like, Jesus. Car accident? Hospitalization? Your daddy doesn't give a shit about you. Be fucking grateful that he didn't leave you a pile of debt. You think everyone has a happy family? Oh, man! So we figure out a piece of her history. Can I remove him? Yeah, you can remove him. Like, block him. I don't care. What happened too far because I missed? So at the moment, you didn't so basically, what the oops, what the what's going on? Screenshot save. 14 screenshot and save. Oh my god. Wait, Nova Bear? No, Nova Bear. No, Nova Bear is good. No, don't time out Nova Bear. Nova Bear is a good person. I cry. No, Nova Bear, wrong person. Oh, wait, unban him. Sorry, wrong person. Mintra, you don't fuck Mintra. Good job. Alright. So basically what happened right now. So basically, I'm being hostage, right? And I told the hostage that she want to ransom from my father. Like, she want money from my father, like a ransom, right? And she thinks that I'm close with my father, but in reality, I'm actually not close with my father, because my father is actually a workaholic. He doesn't care about me. So if I go to the hospital, if I get in a car accident, he won't even care about me. He won't call me. He won't even message me. He doesn't care what I do in my life. All he cares is about his business, his company, and that's about it. And she does not want pity. She doesn't want to pity from me. She don't want to pity me. She just told me right here, a big part of a puzzle piece right here. Be fucking grateful that he didn't leave you in a pile of debt. You think everyone has a happy family? So I understand that her father or her family left her a debt to pay, and she needed the money from the ransom at the moment. Hey, Electric Clan, what's up? Welcome to stream, man. So even if you die, he still doesn't care. Yes, exactly. He doesn't care. So basically, she picked the wrong person to get. She picked the wrong hostage. I'm the wrong hostage, most likely. School, meals, a home. So many things you take for granted aren't the case for us. Stop acting like some victim if you know nothing. You just make me want to puke. Every word was delivered clearly. Her voice contained a certain indescribable weight. Seeing me not responding, she let go of my collar, spat on the ground angrily. R.I.P. Nova Bear. It's the same person, my backup, dummy. Electroclane, just get the fuck out here, bro. Don't watch my stream. Mintra, ban Electroclan. I fucking hate people like these. Like, if you don't like my content, don't fucking watch me. Like, watch someone else, bro. Like, go watch some porn or something. Like, why are you wasting your goddamn time on my stream if you don't like my content? I have other people that will like my content. I just don't need your negativity at all. Like, just ban him. Like, take him out of my whole stream. Seeing me not responding, she let go of my collar, spat on me angrily. I'm wasting my time. Realizing she might not have spoken too much, she turned her head away and returned to the window like a burst bubble. ... Well, that didn't work. I sighed lightly. Things wouldn't be that easy after all. It was true, I wanted to win her pity, but that was no lie either. A father always working and a mom never home. That's the image of my family. Every time I was home, all I could see upon opening the door was a vast empty living room. I noticed how big the house was, so that I could feel only emptiness. That's so sad, man. I breathed out, raised my head, looked out the small window, small part of the sky from my window. The only lie was that I never longer felt hurt by that. I mean, at least he moved on. Like, he doesn't care anymore. Day 1, night. How many days are in this game, I wonder? Do I have like 7 days, a whole week? Hungry. Night came. I've eaten nothing but some crackers. I never knew starving could be this uncomfortable. She didn't seem to eat anything either. She was either staring at her phone, smoking, while looking out the window. There were a few phone calls, but they were all made outside, but I couldn't hear them. I didn't know what they discussed, but it didn't appear negotiation with my family was smooth. After all that hesitation, I decided to ask her. What? I need to go to the bathroom. ... She still glanced at me, but she acted as though she heard nothing. I said nothing to go to the bathroom. I repeated myself. This time she slowly turned toward me. You. She probably didn't expect my philosophical needs. She opened her mouth awkwardly, but couldn't say anything. Can't you figure something out on your own? So you're telling me to go to the bathroom in my own pants? Bruh. Clearly the type that got angry when having nothing to say. She turned her head with a stern face, knocking on desk with her knuckles. Realizing this might be a chance to make her untie the rope, I grew silently. Not knowing my plan, she acted carefree, but kept stealing a glance in my direction. Since it was about time, I signed instantly. Guess I had to do it here after all. Wait. Seeing I wasn't joking, she stopped with me with a darkened face. Oh! Are you a retard? Can you go to the bathroom yourself? I'm tired, bro. Like, bruh, I'm tired. Here, let me remove this guy too. There. It turns out she has a piss bed. What's wrong with you guys? Like, seriously. You guys are mad weird. Staying in an old house was one thing, but even a kidnapper wouldn't want to stay in a room filled with crap. Wait, stay in the house, but even a kidnapper wouldn't want to stay in a room. Oh my god. But I couldn't even unzip myself like this. You... Whoa. I'm not gonna read that. She pushed me against a wall, suddenly, and turned me around. Is this a 50 Shades of Grey, bro? What on? I panicked over not seeing anything. I tried to turn myself, but only heard a cold voice next to my ear. Be quiet. Metro Miss, what's up, bro? They're just haters. Yeah, I know. I don't really care, bro. She pressed my body with her elbow, and I felt a cold sensation on my back. Not questioning about what it was that was. No talking, no struggling. Nani? If you move, I stab you. If you yell, I stab. She wasn't going to castrate me, was she? She knew that even without my gender notes, I would. Oh my god! Barrett. I kept under control and made sure I didn't speak. Quietly awakened her next move. Suddenly, the restriction on my hands disappeared. Oh. It quite a relief, both mentally and physical. Did she untie me? My hands were flying free. I felt all my energy were used up. I never thought moving freely could bring such happiness, even though my shaking neck felt better. If I could move my hands, my chance of escape was much higher. Don't escape. I don't want to escape. I want to stay here with her. Raise your hand. Even though she saw through me, I saw a sharp knife when I turned around. Eh? I told you to raise your hands up. Wait a second. I won. She totally not giving me a chance to explain myself, not risking my own life. I raised my hand up violently. I can't escape even without the rope. Who would be so dumb as to fight someone with a knife? I mean, I still have a rope around my legs, right? I think so. She ignored my nagging and showed no hesitation with her movement. My hands' happiness evaporated instantly. Within a minute, my freedom, I returned to be a prisoner. Ah, rip. One glance at the bathroom, and antique was the only word I could think of describing it. The artwork is amazing. It doesn't even look anime-ish. The old bathroom naturally wasn't huge. The light from the window was only illuminated, and air smelled of mold. The tiles were engulfed with dirt, and the bathroom is covered in tiles. An ink green toilet all looked like products of the last century. The drain was so nasty I couldn't even look at it. I tried to make myself in the mirror, but the reflection was so blurry I couldn't even recognize myself. Am I still tired? I think I'm still tired. Tisk. My effort to tear on the rope were in vain. I moved my tie hand back and forth, but couldn't remove it without some tool. If I could find some sort of sharp item, like a razor or broken tile. Done yet? You better not have any funny ideas. Oh damn, she got to me. Almost done. She sounded impatient outside the door. She tried to avoid suspicion. I could not stay too long. I prepared to leave after I finished my business. There's actually like another window on the bedroom, so I could escape from that. Bathroom breaks were the only time I was by myself. If I could find some weapon. I twisted the faucet. Surprisingly, there was still running water. Upon accident, she immediately moved closer in case I was hiding something. From the rope to my pocket, she didn't miss any detail. There's nothing, really. Even though the body stitch didn't seem to remove her suspicion of me, as though there was no way I could be this oblivion. It'll be fine if I cooperate, right? I'm not brave enough to risk my life. You better not be. You're the only one in trouble if you try to escape. If the rope can't hold you, I wouldn't mind breaking your leg. Making that final threat, she returned to the window and lit a cigarette. She tightly supported her head. The messy hair hid her expression, making it hard to tell her thoughts, which seemed to disappear with the cigarette smoke. Hey. She recklessly went through my cell and asked me suddenly, why don't you have your mom's phone number here? Oh, she's curious about my life, huh? Is my mom dead? I accidentally deleted it. Oh, she's busy. No time for me. Having no intention to talk with my family, I tried to end the topic quickly. Yet she started laughing mockingly. Busy that she doesn't even know her own son kidnapping? Isn't your dad the only one working? What is she busy with? Shopping? Afternoon tea? Buying luxury purses abroad? How biased can you be? Ooh, she read through me. I was fed up with her unreasonable attitude, trying to paint rich people as pigs drowning in money and all sort of luxury. They had no ability, nor brains, and were only good at ordering people around with money. Exhaust employees every day just to earn more money to waste. I didn't know how many people believe in such stereotypes, always suspecting others were doing something illegal if they had a better life than themselves. They didn't ponder the reason behind those differences, but simple, limited the social injustice and cursed others' success. Such blind hatred of the rich was simply laughable. Yeah, there are people out there that hate the rich to the very core. All these claims of they're just lucky and rely on their parents. I could do same if I were rich, or just to propel forward the wretched self-righteousness. Bias. Tao, I show your channel to my friends. Aw, thank you, Sean. Thank you so much. Thank you. That actually means a lot, man. Thanks, man. Hear my words. She snorted and raised her eyes in disapproval. Are you kidding me? Aren't you the ones with the bias? What can you achieve without a diploma? Hey, who let people like her in? Watch her out. She must be a thief if she's this poor. Aren't those your slogans? Huh. After her lively intimidate, she burst in laughter, a voice filled with self-deprecation. I would like to know what I've done to deserve all your bias. Her tone sounded like one who had been through much discrimination. I wasn't sure what sort of experience had led me to this extreme mindset. Yet, such words from her mouth of a kidnapper seemed only to prove those biased statements. Whatever. A new note. What's a new note? Maiden. Maybe it was discrimination from her beings, improvisation that led to such deep, deep-seated animosity. Sad face. She turned her head and unwillingly to say more. Night arrived. Her eyes sparkled like stars and focused on some faraway place I couldn't reach. It couldn't be helped, I know that. The world isn't fair. The girl whispered was barely audible, and I wasn't sure of it. It was direct at me or to her. So I'm seeing a pattern where people keep saying, where she keeps saying, the world isn't fair. It echoes within the world. The room, like some sort of spell, strayed for a long time. Next chapter? Day 2. Many things were easier than expected. She never knew kidnapping could be this easy. He was taken without any sort of resistance. Wait, is this her POV? Wait a second. Are we narrating her point of view? Whoa! Oh man, this is gonna be fun. The girl looked at the boy next to the wall, who curled his body up to preserve some warmth. The short and rapid breathing seemed to indicate he couldn't find a peace even in a dream. Uncertain if he... I mean, to be together for a whole day in one room, I mean, that's a lot of time to spend with each other. Because how do I say this? You can know someone more in a whole week than a whole year. So imagine you know a friend for a whole year, but you guys never really talk. But you can really feel a connection with someone for a whole day, right? So there's a big gap between, I don't know how to say it. There's a big gap between that. Like, you can know a friend for almost 10 years. Like, you know them, you know their name, you know their family, you know everything, but you don't talk to them that much, you know? But you can meet someone for a whole year, and you can understand, you can know their life, you know their family, know their interests, they can know you guys have so much in common, you guys talk so much. So a whole year of talking can mean a whole year of knowing, a whole 10 years of knowing that person. I don't know how to explain it, but I think you can get the point. Because time is an illusion. Time doesn't really mean anything when it comes to relationship. Like, you can get to know someone really quickly in a whole week. And it can happen really fast, just like that. Uncertain if he had really fallen asleep, the girl didn't close her eyes despite her drowsiness, afraid he might escape if she wasn't careful. Ah, interesting. She didn't sleep. Even though she's sleepy, she's scared that he might run away. Interesting. So this is like the point of view of like the kidnapper. Like, if I was a kidnapper, I wouldn't sleep at all. Like, I would be scared if they would try to escape. I would be scared if they had like anything in the pockets, like try to escape, like any sharp objects, you know? Like, this is actually a game of mindset. You have to understand who your opponent is, who your enemy is. You have to think what they do, what will he do next, what he's thinking. And it's actually really interesting how we get into their point of view of how they're thinking too. Once she got the ransom, she could start a new life, away from the stagnant and boredom. The cell phone flashed a notification. Some hesitation flew across the girl's face, but it reverted back to the same look of sternness. She had long decided that it didn't matter what it would take. She lived for someone else. It was time to fight for her own right. Wait, she lived long for someone else. Does that mean she was used by someone else? It could mean that she was used by someone else. Day 2, Silence Girl. Oh man, I love like the sound effects of the buttons. Oh man. It reminds me of those old Japanese games that I used to play way back then. Such a good streamer. Oh, thank you, Justin. Day 2. So every single day, there's the morning, the afternoon, and midnight, where you can have 3 action points, or 4 action points, I think. So cold. It didn't feel better after I slept. Instead, I felt even more tired. I was hoping to find a chance to escape when she fell asleep. However, time passed, she didn't show any sign of closing her eyes. Wait, she didn't sleep at all? Whoa. I couldn't help but fall asleep first. The last thing I saw was her lighting another cigarette. I don't care what you said. I can't have my own opinion. Okay, Justin. You do you, bro. My body must have been exhausted if I could fall asleep. Like that. I opened my eyes in a daze. I saw an unfamiliar... Nani? Ah, a young girl. Is that her sister? Yeah, I'm gonna open a cold one. I jumped back reflectively. Tried to shield my chest with my hands. Excuse me. Yet, my tied up hands remind me of my kidnapping status. Regardless, I was shocked by this new face. I stare at the girl. I stare at the new girl before me. The first thing I notice with her beautiful eyes, clean, light brown, like pieces of amber. Her thick coat and dark red sweater. Wait, she had the same eyes as the other girl. Wait, are they sisters? Yo, that's a plot twist right there. That she's trying to get a ransom to start a new life with her sister. Oh man, everything is getting pieces. All the pieces and puzzles are getting together now. That's actually a good story. Like, whoa. Her thick coat and dark red sweater look pretty old. Her small body suggests she might have been in junior high. So she was clearly unfit for a place like this. I don't know who she was, but I easily noticed the knife was in her hand. She stared straight at me but showed no signs of speaking, which somehow emitted an unexplainable pressure. Who are you? I tried to ask her, but she refused to answer and shook her head. She was on guard with every movement, with pressed lips. There was no sign of the kidnapper around. There were only the two of us in this room. In other words, a good chance to escape. She would stab you, bro. What if I don't say anything? I'm curious. No! No, no! Oh my god. So if I don't do anything, it'll choose it for me. Brah. If only I could rub it against something sharp. Justin, the friends like I'm ready. Are you guys okay in the chat? If I could only rub something against something sharp. Don't. Yeah. Hearing her nervous voice, I raised my head and saw her point a knife at only a step away. A thought crossed my mind suddenly. Could I push the rope in her direction as she stabbed? And would that cut it? No, don't do that. That's stupid, bro. Give up. Impossible. The sudden thought was just laughable. There was some action flick where this sort of ridiculous plan would work. Although that made her position clear, there could only be a victim or accomplice here. If she wasn't tied up and instead held a knife, then she must be my guard. So she is accomplice. Oh wow. I had no idea why they would pick her as a partner. I could defeat someone of her size even if she held her knife. Assuming she was alone. Is there anyone else here? There would be no progress if I didn't strike up a conversation. I decided to speak proactively after giving it some thoughts. She stared at me tightly with no response, making me wonder if she understood. You were asked to guard me, right? Still, no response. Can you untie the rope for me? I can't feel them now, and if it stays like this. She shook her head, finally speaking after being silent for a while. Big sis, it's her big sister! What the? I knew it! I knew it! Big sis told me not to listen to you. Her voice were light and quiet, like smoke in the air. I can finally hear her speak, yet it was frustrating to hear something so pointless. Hey, Adri! How you doing, chicken? Who is this big sis? Who is this big sis? Is she the one with the long hair that kidnapped me? ... Where is she? I need to talk to her. ... After continuously asking her questions, I got to not a single answer. Perhaps I was asking them too eagerly, and that made her cautious. She looked at me suspiciously, but refused to say anything. I told myself to hang in there. I had to calm in this situation. I took a deep breath to suppress my unease. I tried to smile to lighten up the mood. Do you have anything to eat? Don't tell me your sister doesn't allow that either. I had no strength with an empty stomach. I hadn't eaten anything since then. My stamina went out fast in this cold weather. I had to save my energy for my chances. This was a war of affiliation. Either she let me go, or I go up first. Give up first. Okay, bye, I'm at school. Alright, Adri, have fun at school. Answering with action, she put a bowl on the ground, grabbed the bottle of water. I don't want water, I want food! I'm not gonna be. Oh my god. And carefully pour some into it. Here. She handed me the bowl and then brought me a pack. Okay, there. Food. I'm happy. Worried at my escape, she never moved her gaze away from me. The hand grasping the knife never loosened up. Observing her action quietly, I hoped to read her thoughts, but couldn't discern anything except her stress. At least I got food and crackers, man. I drank the water with much effort, spilling quite a bit on my clothes. Due to my tied up hands, my clothes were wet after finally getting dry. How long have I been streaming, guys? Can you guys tell me? The hard cracker tastes like pure flour alone. Hard to swallow even with water. Okay, let me check on the notes. I couldn't rest with this cold weather. If only there was something warm. So much things to do. Alright. I knew it was not the time to be picky. I had to cherish any opportunity to replenish my strength. ... Noticing her confident gaze, I asked, not long enough, because I want to do like a 2-hour stream. I want to like take a break. Like, I need to eat something. I'm really hungry. Like, I'm really hungry. I didn't eat anything this morning. What's wrong? Big sis is not a bad person. She will let you go when she gets this money. So please, don't move. Aww. I will cooperate. I will cooperate. At least, for now. I didn't finish the full sentence, but she would look happy and clearly didn't drop her guard. And clearly drop her guard a little. Eat some cracker and water. I want to make instant noodles, man. I'm hungry. I want ordered food, man. I'm hungry. I mean, I have crackers, but it's a bit too salty. Organizing the information I could gather, I started to plan my next step. I mean, I can't eat while streaming, and I have to talk, so I can't eat while talking either. Would the teacher notice something was wrong if I hadn't gone to Graham school for 2 days? Unlikely, considering how often I skip it too. Unless it lasted enough, but even in the worst case scenario, they would only contact the parents instead of the police. I started to regret not having more friends who would notice me going missing. Oh, he don't have friends either? Get Sun to do the voice. No. No, I'm not getting Sun to do the voice. He's not even here right now. I think he's at school. No, I think he's at work. I think he's working right now. Yo, I'm back. Hey, Sean, what's up? Welcome back. Welcome, man. Welcome. Expecting her to let me go upon getting the ransom. Would it really be that easy? Remembering that vague smile, I didn't feel very assured. Work? Loser. Sun is at work. He's a loser. He's making money, though. I think he's a mechanic. He's a... yeah, he's a mechanic, I think. Not sure. I'm not sure, though. Maybe. I'm not sure. I forgot. The girl was squatting next to the door, staring at me while hugging her leg. There was no curiosity in her eyes, as though nothing interested in her here. She was just guarding this place at someone else's behest. Big sis, huh? Considering their relationship, it was unlikely she planned the kidnapping. She was most likely just an accomplice following her order.
Unlike some stereotypical bad girl who smoke or dye their hair, she looked like a well-behaved but shy kid. At least, if I haven't met her in this situation. So who was playing all this? Somehow I felt things weren't as simple as they seem. There were too many points of suspicion if they were the ones playing this. Even carrying me here should have been problematic for them. Also, the person she was contacting concerned me as well. Hey. I called out to catch her attention, and she tried to start a conversation. She was younger than the kidnapper yesterday, and with much less anonymity. There's might have been a chance to convince her. How did you get my information? ... You're a student, right? Do you know what you're doing? She stared at me with no change of expression. I wasn't sure if she heard me. This might be more troublesome than the other. I could at least guess my kidnapper thoughts if there was some sort of conversation. I was only wasting my time here at this rate. I don't know what she told you, but this is kidnapping. I tried to sound more threatening to make her talk. There would be punishment even if you are underage, and that would involve your feeling too, you know that. They're just using you. They might blame this all on you later. Big Sis would not do that. She abruptly interrupted me. How can you be so sure? Just because she was kind to you, do you think she would still be on your side by then? Why would I say this? Finally, making her talk, I tried to push forward. Has she told her plans after getting money? Do you really know her? Oh man, she got mad. She interrupted me loudly and stood up all of a sudden, with her little body shaking. I didn't expect her such a big reaction. Perhaps her relationship with her big sis was closer than I thought. Of course. What is with this music? Of course, I don't know your big sis. I stopped for a few seconds, staring at her coldly. All I know is that she's a kidnapper. That's all that matters. Liar! You don't know why, big sis. She raised a knife and yelled at me at the chest. Oh my god, please don't... Oh man. Olali Yandere? Why then? Big sis is just... Facing my question, she lowered her gaze. Worrying she might get too agitated and really harm me, I decided to change the subject despite my desire to continue. Anyways, I don't get it. You better give it some thought though. I coldly ended the conversation, leaving her staring at me hesitation. No matter how much faith one had in other, no one would stay still after hearing those words. I wasn't sure how effective that was. I could only wait and see. It's not like that. Tao, you're going to jail. Why would I go to jail? What? How? Nani? I mean, this is actually an interesting story. But I should keep it short and like end the stream soon, later. Not able to restore, she squatted next to the wall in depression, mumbling her head in her arm. Seeing her almost about to cry made me feel a little uncomfortable, but I would do anything as long as I could get out here. Besides, they were the one that fought here. There should be no sense of guilt involved even if I hurt them a little. Let's try to strike up a conversation with her. You streaming after this? Yeah, I'm streaming after this, but I'm taking a break. I'm not going to stream this game though. I'm going to stream a different game. But alright guys, I'm going to end the stream right here. Actually, how long have I been streaming for? Let me check. I'm streaming for 1 hour 30 minutes, yeah. So I'm going to end stream right here, right now. I'm going to keep it short, like 1 hour 30 minutes for each stream for this game. Because this is actually a long game. I heard like people play this game for like over like 6 hours, 7 hours. So I'm going to like end this right now. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to eat. Fortnite? I can't play Fortnite, I just suck. Go on Discord and give me like a game to play. Like, text me a game to play or something like that. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Thanks for watching. And Tao is out. I'll be back. Don't worry.